Hey listeners, this is Mindful Talks podcast. Welcome to the 16th episode of hashtag Decoding UI UX. Today we're going to speak all about the design research, its benefits, stages, and methods. So, understanding your end users allows you to develop a product or service that users generally like, and design research is one of the finest approaches to help you with that. In this, like actionable research should be constantly conducted because it enables you to understand complex human behavior and transform that learning into useful ideas to enhance your design. So, this isn't simply about gathering data. So, what are the next steps related to this information? Are you creating a plan? So by doing design research early and frequently, like you can put the user at the center of the design process, simplify your team's efforts, and produce fresh ideas that lead more research. So before all this, let's just clear the confusion between design research and market research. So market research and design research are both centered on learning about people, but they pursue different objectives. Like market research is primarily concerned with attracting new clients or users, and design research is concerned with enhancing the user's experience. As a result, market research seeks to identify the message that would resonate with the target audience and assist businesses in persuading individuals to try the product. So when we speak about the benefits of design research, then the list is many. But the thing is, like, it does take a lot of time, but the results are absolutely worth the time is taken. The first point is facts speak. So it enables you to create based on facts rather than assumptions or preconceptions, and it promotes concentration, and it gives a sense of priority. So when you are balancing feature requests, stakeholder comments, and a tight project timeline, consumer data helps you a lot here. And the other point is, like, it increases empathy as well. So FaceTime with customers remind everyone that they are real individuals with ideas and feelings, not just the numbers on a growth plan. One more point is customers' happiness. So you may develop a user experience that delights rather than frustrates you by seeing your design in the field with genuine users. You can solve minor issues like confusing navigation or unclear route to purchase that might otherwise result in support calls or dissatisfied customers' emails. One more example is, like, it saves money. So while a designer's attention should constantly be drawn to their consumers' experiences, commercial objectives are no less important. But there is a catch. Like, while UX has a great ROI on its own, upper management should be willing to invest in activities like design research to enable user experience professionals to achieve genuinely spectacular results. Now the question is, when should you conduct design research? So now that you are aware of the benefits of conducting a design research, you might be wondering, like, when is the right time? So the first is, like, adding new features. So generally, the introduction of a new feature should be preceded by extensive market and user research to discover how your competitors choose to build relevant features and how these solutions might be improved. The second is rework and redesign. So successful redesigns are intended to be data driven. If you design or redesign your website or product, and thus, like, it invest a lot of money in it, so you should have done significant research to fulfill the expectations of your users and customers. The another point is start fresh. So developing a product from the ground up should always include through research. To begin with, it offers a very clear knowledge of which features should be prioritized and which product areas should be addressed. Then the last is, like, capture new audience. So when, like, if you want to grow your product into new areas or target audiences, research is a helpful tool. businesses may use a variety of strategies to better understand like how a new persona or like market segment should be catered to, ranging from surveys and interviews to usability testing and even further. So now let's just discuss what are the stages of design research. The very first is like light on, and that is field research and user or stakeholder interviews are the examples of discovery approaches. So this area includes discovery what you know and what you don't. The second is exploring. So exploratory techniques require your team to employ methods such as competitive analysis, card sorting, and path mapping to minimize mistakes, reduce waste, and explore and evaluate the ideas you have discovered. The third is testing. So it's very critical to test your ideas and solutions to ensure that they are logistically possible and that consumers respond in the desired manner. The last point is listening with ears and eyes open. So you can access how successful your designs are and change them as needed in the future by paying attention to your consumers' feelings about the design. So there are three methods that all the designers must be aware of. The first is primary design research. So this is maybe the most significant approach in the design research since it includes you or your team traveling straight to the source that are your that are your consumers to ask questions and collect data. The second is secondary design research. So secondary design research is when you utilize previously collected information such as books, articles, or the internet to confirm or support a previous report. The third is evaluative design research. So it examines a specific topic in order to access its usability and interactivity as well. So one of the most common methods of doing evaluative research is to have people use your product or service and think aloud about it as they engage with it. There are other several methods as well, like user interviews, digital surveys, through design case studies, different design research as well, card sorting design research, and others like. And even like there are 7 rules of design research. So it goes like the first is question and then prototype. So a prototype is a tangible solution even if it is only a drawing on paper. So this is more comfortable than just asking for inquiries or even if it means lighting fire to a big sum of money. The second is being uncomfortable is the way. So we all have been raised to favor answers and avoid inquiries. We were awarded in school for the correct answers and we are paid at work for creative ideas. So in the long run, a good inquiry is significantly more useful and you can ask smart questions like that is learn unless you accept that you don't know the answers. The third rule is what's your goal? And the fourth is keep time and money forever. When research is regarded as type of work that is separate from design, it is simple to dismiss gathering evidence as something additional and find reasons not to undertake it. The fifth is be messy but in a good way. So the demand for clean, comfortable activities that seem and feel like visible knowledge leads to the incorrect usage of focus groups, usability labs, eye tracking, surveys, and glossy reports when something far less formal might be far more beneficial. Then the sixth is the question of big questions, and this is like design research is frequently confused with user research. So speaking with the representative users is like one of the several methods for solving high priority research topics. So you don't need to learn everything about users. And it's like asking the incorrect query is comparable to developing a solution to the incorrect problem. The seventh is know your roots. So you did the research and discovered some answers. You must now decide what they signify, and collaboration is especially important when it comes to analyzing study findings. So this has nothing to do with the knowledge or intelligence. Like once you accept this, as long as you work in team that fosters psychological safety and mutual respect. Identifying and calling out prejudice can be a fun game. I must add here that be ethical in your approach, truthful about what you know, and dedicated to a desirable aim. So, take the best designing company in India or any other country under your radar and explore endless stuff from it. So, yes, we will see you in the next episode. Till then, keep on researching good content and just be yourself, original, whether you are a designer or any tech field or in any field or even life. So, yes, we will see you in the next episode. Till then, keep on listening Mindful Talks podcast.